Have you ever been at a wedding that is just dragging on and on and on, and no one even really knows what the celebrant is talking about because it's just so outdated? You look around you and everyone is trying to hide their yawns, trying to seem interested, but even the bridal party looks bored? I know I have, and that is why we introduce to you I Do pop-ups. If you're asking yourself what this exactly entails, pop-up weddings are a fun, concise, and cost-effective way for couples to officiate their marriage. It is no different from a traditional wedding in that two people are still officiating their love for one another, minus the heightened stress, exaggerated guest list, or extreme level of boredom. A pop-up wedding provides the legal documents, the venue, the celebrant, the photographer, cake, champagne, and allows for up to 20 of your closest friends and family, with options for a reception too. The survey we conducted found that people had two main concerns when it comes to traditional weddings. They're too long and they're too generic. The majority of respondents described their ideal wedding as unique, intimate, with only a small amount of guests, with costs of $10,000 and under. Essentially, they want a relatively quick, small, and cost-effective wedding that is still personalized to themselves and their partner.
This leads us to our target market. The general age group celebrants seem to target is the typically statistical age group of 30 to 35 years old, with the same old, boring attempt to appeal to emotional strategy. But what about couples on the opposite end of the spectrum? What about the young couples that cannot afford a ridiculous, overpriced traditional wedding? Or the old couples that have been married previously, already have a kid, or have been living together for several years, and want a simple wedding that doesn't include any additional fees. Recent trends show that social acceptance of cohabitation is increasing, with 76% of all marriage in 2013 by couples who lived together previously. The changing composition of the family has also increased the number of people repartnering and creating blended families. This trend have led people to legalize their marriage in less traditional ways in recent years, with celebrants performing 72% of all registered customers in 2013.
Hence, I Do pop-ups is the perfect compromise. Specializing in pop-ups is perfect for you as a newly registered celebrant. With minimal experience and reach, the ability to conduct up to 8 weddings in a single day at one venue will be optimal due to your time restraints and newly found brand. In the celebrant industry, word-of-mouth advertising is the most beneficial form of referral, and by using this unique proposition strategy of specializing in pop-ups, you will be positioning yourself in a way that is distinct from other celebrants, which will allow you to initially break through the market. This strategy is optimal for you to appeal to older couples over the age of 35 that may have previously been married, had kids, and don't need to celebrate their wedding in an extravagant, over-the-top way. As the Child Ambassador brochure will reach approximately 30,000 members of this age group. This is the primary focal point in increasing initial experience and brand awareness. In turn, the cost-effectiveness of pop-up weddings will appeal to all demographics, but particularly couples with smaller budgets. The implementation of this strategy will require consistency across all brand touchpoints in order to develop brand integrity for I Do pop-ups. We suggest the implementation of advertising, sales promotions, and direct marketing in the first instance through the use of social media, blogs, your own website, and advertising via Facebook. As your brand develops and reach expands, we suggest the attendance at bridal conventions to personally sell and get in touch with your market, while also gathering useful insights into the wants and needs of your client base.
A preliminary budget for you to gain name recognition and brand awareness is to first create a Facebook page and Instagram account, which are free, widespread social media platforms that allow you to show a little of yourself to potential customers. Additionally, to directly advertise to interested customers using Facebook, showing that you specialize in quality pop-up weddings. These ads simply cost $5 a day, and we suggest the utilization of this for approximately 6 weeks spaced out over the next 6 months, which should be a combined cost of $210. Also, business cards will be optimal for marketing when at networking events or conventions, with an initial bunch of 250 $40. This basic budget plan comes to $250, which leaves an additional $250 for discretionary advertising, which could be used over a variety of wedding blogs or on the Awesome Wedding Celebrity Directory. The objectives shown will be used to measure the success of the marketing strategy. This strategy is a preliminary step aiming to expressively increase your experience and branch touch points. This strategy does not eliminate your ability to officiate traditional weddings for all demographics. It is simply a way of marketing yourself that is distinct to other celebrants in order to break through the market in the initial stages of your brand establishment.